Hey guys, so CRTs, they probably jumped out of the game. They kind of got pushed out of the game by, maybe 2000, let's just say 2010, they were forgotten. So to come back with a system, just a few years later, there was, I think, a big jump in these generation of chips. So I'm really excited to kind of see how a 2012 game will look on this hardware. Actually, so we're going to be running this a resolution of 1280 by 960, which is a true full screen resolution, and we got it at 120 hertz. So I'm hoping it looks really good, and I'm looking at it, actually looks really good. It just looks so smooth, and like getting in close to Anakin over here. Yeah, we can see here, and I'm comparing with my eye, looking at the screen and actually zooming in here, and it's actually a shame. It's a shame that you're not seeing the detail and the highlights of the eye. To my natural eye is really good. It seems like the camera can't quite pick that up. The dynamic isn't transferring well. Now looking at it, I mean, it still looks even better. The highlight of the bottom right of the eye, the iris, is a little overblown. It's beautiful, flame orange that the subtleties are, again, not really captured here. Yeah, let's get into a little bit of Doom. And this is not the current one, this isn't Eternal Doom, but this was the remake that... check out this, guys. Like, this is another thing about like trying to capture the real beauty. Like, you can't even capture the real beauty of CRTs because on camera, like, this is blooming out so much. And that's just a testament to how bright it is actually, but your eyes are just absorbing that, and it looks so crisp against that black background, and then fading into this, so subtly into this red background. That's the beauty of CRTs. You can't even capture it on film, digital film. So we're gonna try and get some campaign going here. It's arcade mode. Okay, I've actually never played arcade mode. Let's try this out. So guys, I was just short of a bronze. We need 525 for a medal, and well, like I said, I was just short. But checking out the stats here, saying it's locked at 60 hertz, but for 60 frames. When we get back in here, you can see 6 gigabytes of VRAM is just pushing hard.
1, 3, 2, go.
And if you look, that 60 just kicked up to about 90. And we're getting some big draw distances out here, but if you kind of just look down a little bit, you're gonna get a solid 120 in these tight little nooks and corners. And it's just like, look at the explosion coming off of with those sparks. Like, that is just, looks absolutely phenomenal on CRT. The smoke billows so smooth and so quick. So 120 for the most part, and even when it dips, it's hard to kind of tell. Guys, here we have the NVIDIA system. We got our second card in there. So there's dual 9800 GTX pluses. We're just doing a quick little install here of Windows 7. And it's going to take a little bit. This is a couple steps behind what we need, maybe even a few steps behind. But I'm happy how it turned out. And if you can see the RGB, I have a nice subtle kind of flow going on. It gets brighter and then slowly darker, 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 and then it gets brighter again. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I do think now that the Titan entered the mix, we're gonna have to rethink everything, but we'll enjoy the original kind of layout or plan that we had in mind for this system, just because it's already set up. And I do like how we got the dual heat pipes It turned out well. There's one little thing that I seem to have lost 4 gigs of RAM, only because the system was skitzing out when all of them were plugged in. So I gotta look into that, if it's the RAM or the motherboard. But besides that, we'll see what happens when we finally get Windows installed here. And off the default, probably 60 hertz. The refresh rate. Here it is, guys. This is back in the spotlight because we got that second GTX Plus in there. And everything is running nice. Playing nice. SLI is going good. And I'm actually trying to get Doom up and running on this machine. Just to compare frame rates. And then also we're running Windows 7, so that's a difference too. But it's gonna be a while. Doom's gonna take another 20 minutes or so. So we'll be back. And guys, what honestly seemed like an eternity. We are one update away. And this system runs real hot. Like, I am amazed. This is, I think, 2008 or 2009 technology. And it is just running like super hot. There we go with the final update. So we're gonna take a quick little update here. Throw in a couple or 4 extra gigs of RAM. Get this in. This is tiny little RAM, little half sticks. I don't know what the hell I'm doing throwing this in here, but it's 4 gigs of DDR2. Seems to be in. And one other little half stick just fits right in. This one's a little easier to get, it's on the edge. And now we find out if it's the actual RAM or the computer motherboard what's the problem. Okay, so we did post. This is all good news. Oh, now we gotta update all the updates. Or install all the updates. It's gonna take forever. There's like 131. We'll be back, guys.